AAA. How many of you are members of AAA, Automobile Association? Okay, shame on the rest of you. It's the best $50 you'll spend. Not for a tow, but for all the discounts and show your card and save and all the other things. But I would encourage you to think about that. So here's another interesting example. There are now about 35 clubs across North America. There have been a lot of merging that represent 52 million North Americans. This is a very old company. It's more than 110 years old now, I believe. And most of you think of it as the tow truck company. When my car breaks down, they're the people we call. They've been fighting that image for years because most new cars don't break down. They come with a one-year contract. There's, you belong to Walmart. You can buy the Amico Walmart. There's competition. There's all kinds of reasons why they don't want to be in the tow business or only in the tow business. But with 52 million customers, think about that. That's it. 1 out of every 6 American is a AAA customer. You got a pretty good reach into the heart of America. So the question is, how well do we know our members? They're not customers, they're members. And how well are we using that knowledge to drive additional sales? So back in 2009, if my memory serves me well, we did a little bit of research for them. We looked at, of the people that belong to AAA, what is the technographic profile of those individuals? And for those that are not familiar with technographic profile, it basically says how likely are they to use the Facebooks and the Twitters and the blogs and the communities? How technographically ready are they? Because if you were to market social to non-technographic profiles, you wouldn't get a sale. You wouldn't get an interest. But if you knew your customers well and segmented them and understood technographic profile and you marketed to those individuals, you would get a bigger interest. And the question at AAA at the time was, do we put our products on the website and on our social communities by product? The cruise to Alaska, the tow for the car, the insurance for your house? Or do we put our information on the communities and on the website by lifestyle? Single mother, married family with kids. What's the right way to put our information in a social environment to drive, highest interest? And we did a study of different cohorts on the internet and the technographic profile, and we found some very, very interesting facts. I don't have the time to reveal them, but what those facts allowed us to do was to put product on the communities and on the website in ways that were most attractive to the technographically most ready members. So here's the results, and here's where I started this conversation. Why would you undertake social without making money? So there's a couple of communities, and we created multiple communities, but there's one that's very good on an automotive community, so you can ask all kinds of questions about, I'm thinking of buying this car, or mine broke down, or if you had this problem. There's a very good travel community. You may not know this, but AAA is the #1 travel agent for Disney, some of the biggest cruise reservation folks in the world. So they're big in travel, and there's a travel community. And we help create those on these wonderful social platforms. And here's the measurement, folks. Now, why is this complicated? Members that belong to the community, auto or travel, and what they spend per year at AAA versus members that belong to AAA but don't belong to the community. So what is the lift per spend per year per member for belonging to the community versus not belonging to the community? Isn't that pretty straightforward? And the answers are astronomical. It's really worth belonging to the community if you're from the AAA perspective, and therefore it's worth investing in the community. We take the information that's on the community. We scrape it or harvest it. Now listen carefully to this one. By the individual member, and we put it in their customer profile record in CRM. So now a member approaches me as an agent of AAA. I know what you bought. I know all that sort of stuff because I have it from my back office systems and my CRM systems, but I also know how you feel about AAA because I listened to what you said last night. So now I'm a smarter agent. I'm a more sensitive, pathos, ethos, and logos, so whatever Gerhard gave us this morning, I've got a deeper insight to what's happening.